Jason Hayes is not a real person. He doesn't exist. He's a character in a TV show called SEAL Teams. SEAL Teams tells the story of a small band of super soldiers tasked to do the most difficult things in the world. Attack installations, kill the worst terrorists in the world. They're almost as tough as me. Almost. But Jason Hayes lives in this world. He's married and he has 2 children. Now, you would expect Jason would be the one to die because he's always facing danger. People are always shooting at him. He's always crashing helicopters. But tragically, in the 2nd season, his wife dies in a terrible car accident. Trying to make sense of her death, Jason takes his children to their mother's favorite place at the top of the mountain. And he tells his children, this is where your mother and I would come. And she could almost see tomorrow. She could almost see the future from this place. But he says, that was never me. All I could see, and all I can ever see, is the 3 feet in front of me. The 3 feet in front of me, that is my world. I don't see tomorrow, I don't see the future. I just see the things that I need to complete today. The tasks at hand in front of me, 3 feet. Toastmasters, friends, I remember the day my world crashed and my future died. I was standing in a hospital room with my wife, and the doctor told us she had cancer. Cancer is like a mountain, a big mountain, a huge challenge that you have to face. Nobody wants to get that diagnosis. It's difficult, especially when they tell you they're not quite sure which stage it is. Your whole life just flashes before your eyes. It's something that is so difficult to confront, your mortality. But the doctor told us, you have to climb this mountain. Now, if you know me, you know I like riding bicycles. Unlike my friend Lester over here, he likes going down mountains really fast. My friend Colin over here, he likes riding on flats really fast. But me, I like going up mountains. And I promise you that in Taiwan, some of the mountains are so steep that when you look up at them, they take your breath away. They will take your soul from you. You will look up at that mountain and you will think, how am I going to get to the top? But I always remember what Jason Hayes says, 3 feet in front of you. So when I'm at the bottom of those mountains, I never look at the top. I just look at the 3 feet in front of me. And you know what? It's not that steep. It's just one pedal at a time. You can get to the top. You just focus on what's in front of you and you can get to the top. It will not beat you. And that was me in that hospital room that day. When the doctor told me my wife had cancer, my future died, my dreams died, my goals for tomorrow died. All I knew was we had to save her life. But what was I really in control of that day? The diagnosis? Cancer is cancer, it's there. You can't get rid of it. The medication? I'm not a doctor, I don't have any drugs at home. What could I control? The timing. Of course, my wife was sitting there speechless, shocked, as you would expect. So I said to the doctor, what's next? And he looked at me and he said to me, surgery. And I said, okay, when? And he said, 3 weeks later. And I looked at the doctor and I said, it's cancer, right? He said, yes. 3 weeks, yes. But it's cancer, right? Yes. You don't know how bad or how severe it is? No. But it's cancer, right? Yes. Cancer grows, right? Yes. Cancer can grow quickly, right? Yes. So why are we waiting 3 weeks? He said, yeah, you can wait 3 weeks. I said, but it's cancer, it grows, we don't know where it's at. He said, yes. I said, so how about we do surgery tomorrow? Because in that room, There was only those 3 feet that I could control. The only thing I could control is what that doctor did that day. And I said, how about we do the surgery tomorrow? Dr. Huang looked at me and he said, but I don't do surgery on Fridays. I said, really? When do you do surgery? He said, well, I do surgery on Tuesday. I said, I'll be here on Tuesday morning. Be ready. And he looked at me and he said, I said, we'll be here Tuesday morning. Be ready. And he said to me, you need to check in on Monday. I said, fine. You'll be here Monday, surgery on Tuesday. 3 days from 3 weeks. I'm happy I did that. I took control of the thing that was in front of me, those 3 feet, and the only thing I could control was the time. And I'm happy I did. Because when they did the surgery, they found it was at the end of stage 2, almost becoming stage 3. And if it's stage 3, it means it's infected more organs, and it's more difficult to treat, and there's more pain and suffering. And so I was so happy that I remembered those lessons from riding up mountains and what Jason Hayes taught me. Just control what you can control, what's in front of you. And when you start to do that, you start to forget about feeling not good enough. You start to stop worrying about how am I going to grow my Toastmasters club. You stop worrying about the things you cannot control. Politics, it just goes away. Friends, if they don't want to be your friends anymore, it just goes away. And you just live in this world that you have absolute control over. And what you find peace. You find a place where you can be happy because finally you're in control of your life. Jason Hayes might not be a real person, but he taught me how to live in a 3-foot world. And in that world, I'm happy. Toastmasters.